Vespa carries its GTS 300 scooter into 2018, and it adds a new variant dubbed the Touring for the rider who is looking for some stock cargo capacity and touring capabilities. As usual, Vespa maintains the classic looks and features long associated with the brand, but it has added some decidedly modern gadgetry to the mix that brings the machine right up to date. Traction control and anti-lock brakes add safety and value to help move this family up to make a bid for top-shelf status within its displacement. It will have some stiff competition from the Japanese sector, so today I want to dissect the GTS to see how it stacks up. The current GTS is one apple that certainly doesn't fall far from the tree, with clear DNA markers that tie it to the earliest versions. No matter which side of the front wheel you look at, it's readily apparent that this isn't one of your run-of-the-mill knockoffs by the unusual, single-side steering and suspension setup that leaves an unimpeded view of the front wheel from the right side. The classic tie graphic splits the clean front fairing with recessed turn signals at the outboard edges. A stack of LED emitters on each side adds a DRL feature for a little safety boost, and that certainly isn't the only safety-related yum goodness to be found, but more on that later. The pilot's section comes with a narrow entry that flares out for full butt support. It bears the slightest shoulder to segregate the passenger and the pilot to make it good for, getting to know each other better. Chrome JC rails and flip-out foot pegs finish off the passenger's gear with a partially recessed taillight and flush mount turn signals to handle the rearward lighting. Now for some info on the trim packages available on this platform. First, we have the base model that adds to its cargo capacity with a chromed, flip-up luggage rack that makes for a nice finishing touch. Next up is the aptly named Touring model that adds another collapsible chrome luggage rack forward of the front fairing and a windshield to extend the pocket upwards just a bit for the more adventurous among us. It comes in its own special colors with metallic red and metallic brown on the palette, whereas the base model comes in a choice of metallic black, pastel blue or beige and gray. The factory sticks to its usual stressed skin method of supporting the structure that eliminates the frame in its entirety, and the steering shows the same fidelity with a single steering column that operates an aircraft-style suspension system. It sports a trailing link that articulates the front wheel with a coil-over shock to smooth out the bumps. Unlike the adjustable preload feature on the pair of shocks holding up the rear end, the front comes with fixed values and is non-adjustable. The factory took the classic design elements just far enough as it went with all-around hydraulic discs and left the drum brakes in the last century where they belong. In another move that firmly plants the GTS family in the now, the designers chucked on an ABS feature for your stability and safety, so these rides are also suitable for the entry-level market as well. Symmetrical 12-inch cast aluminum rims mount the 120/70 front with a 130/70 out back to round out the rolling chassis. Power comes from a liquid-cooled thumper that runs a 75mm bore and 63mm stroke for a total displacement of 278 cc. The 4-stroke engine sports 4 valve heads with electronic injection to control induction, and electronic ignition to time the spark, all of which helps it meet the Euro 4 emissions requirements. Power figures are respectable. The GTS 300 plant claims 21.2 horsepower at 7,750 revolutions per minute, backed up by 16 pound-feet of torque at 5 grand, which should be enough to safely scoot along in traffic, even in sprawling urban areas within the US. The factory will turn loose its base model Vespa GTS 300 for $6,799. Fans of the Touring model can expect to shell out a total of $6,999, and both come with a 24-month warranty. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Just click the bells.